Welcome back. After a little over a year and a half in its original location, the Pat Conroy Literary Center just moved to an expanded location at 905 Port Republic Street in downtown Beaufort. Here to tell us all about this move is the Executive Director, Jonathan Haupt. So Jonathan, what can you share with us about your new home?
Well, Betsy, we've been in a wonderful place since we opened the Conroy Center in October of 2016. We've had so many people come see us, really from all over the country and all over the world. We wanted to be able to offer a larger exhibit space that would also include room for our public programs and our classes. So we were presented with an opportunity to move from 308 Charles Street to about a block away to 905 Port Republic. And in the move, we've gained a space that's nearly 3 times larger than where we started. So it has space not only for the exhibit materials we had from Pat's writing and teaching life, but all sorts of new stuff that we'll be able to display as well, in addition to being able to host temporary and touring exhibits and have classes and workshops in that space too.
Well, so to that end, do you have things that are in store already on touring exhibits and things like that?
We do. As we're filming this, we're about a month away from our 3rd annual Pat Conroy Literary Festival, and during that festival we're going to unveil our very first touring exhibit. The artist and author and editor Nicole Seitz has done hand-drawn illustrations of 68 of us who are contributing writers to a book called Our Prince of Scribes, Writers Remember Pat Conroy. She's drawn all 67 contributors and then Pat Conroy himself. And that exhibit will open during the annual literary festival, and it'll be our first temporary and touring exhibit.
That sounds really fascinating. And can viewers visit you now? Is the space open for viewers right now?
Absolutely it is. We're still adding things over the course of this month, but we are in the meantime open to the public, and the Conroy Center again is open from Thursday through Sunday from noon to 4 p.m. In addition to the exhibits, our docents more often than not are people who knew Pat personally, and they add their own stories, their own remembrances of Pat to the visitor experience.
Right, and I know even sometimes it's some of his family members that do that, right?
That's right. Pat's sister Kathy is our docent every single Sunday.
And you mentioned a few seconds ago that your 3rd annual literary festival is coming up in the first weekend of November. What are some highlights that you think are coming up this year?
Well, we're so excited to be able to host 2 Pulitzer Prize winners this year. Rick Bragg and Kathleen Parker are both coming. They're both contributing writers to Our Prince of Scribes, the book I mentioned earlier. And in total, we have 24 of the contributors to that book coming this year. We're also hosting the Tony Award-winning North Carolina string band, the Red Clay Ramblers. The Ramblers actually appear in Pat's novel Beach Music, and they'll be coming to perform at the USCB Center for the Arts, where most of the festival's events are held.
And what does it cost to attend the festival this year?
Many of the events are entirely free. Some of them cost as little as $10, and then some of the evening events, which include dinner and other aspects of programming, can cost between $45 and $75. But we also offer day passes and all weekend passes at discounted pricing as well. And all of that information is on the festival website, which is patconroyliteraryfestival.org.
Well, that was I was just about to ask you where they can find more information about the festival, but also just about the center in general. Same place?
The center has a website as well, which is patconroyliterarycenter.org, and the center's site and the festival site speak to one another, so you can always get from one to the other.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for being with us, and congratulations on your new space. I know lots of exciting things are going to be coming up.